The reason the Browns like Dillon Gabriel more than Shedeur Sanders is clear. And really, it has everything to do with Shedeur's biggest issues right now, his pocket presence and slow decision-making. Look at how far backwards he drifts in this pocket. It makes it impossible for his tackles to block for him. This right here is good pass protection. No one's giving up any pressure inside. Shedeur just has to step up in this pocket and he's going to stay clean. But instead, he gets so much depth in his drop that this edge rusher has a clear angle to get his hands on him. And instead of stepping up, Shedeur spins out. And because he never had any actual idea of who he was going to throw to, it just got worse and worse, and the sack ended up getting bigger and bigger until it was finally a 24-yard loss. Meanwhile, Dillon Gabriel, on the other hand, is a lot more comfortable throwing from the pocket as of right now. He has a good feel for pressure and knows how to move around in the pocket to properly avoid it. At a certain point, you can't blame everything on the offensive line because there are things you can do as a quarterback to mitigate the effects of pressure. On this play, he's got 5 guys out wide running routes for him against off-man coverage, so it should be really easy for him to find a short completion, but he doesn't have any conviction in what he's seeing, holds the football, keeps drifting backwards in the pocket, and eventually he steps up, but that's a drive-killing sack, and no coach is going to trust their quarterback who's constantly committing those. It's not very flashy, and I don't even think Gabriel is that good of a passer himself. He has a limited arm, he's not always accurate, but ultimately he's doing a better job than Shedeur at avoiding sacks, reading the field, and finding quick completions. So in turn, the Browns offense has moved the ball more consistently this preseason with him in at quarterback. I think it's going to be a while before either rookie takes over for Joe Flacco, but I think Dillon Gabriel will see the field earlier than Shedeur because, quite frankly, he looks more capable of running an NFL offense right now.
Blah, blah, blah. He broke that thing down, and I'm going to start doing film of this. I got some copyright, some clearance issues I'm working with the NFL and YouTube about, but I'm about to start breaking it down like this. You see, that was on TikTok. I don't want to do it on TikTok. I want to do it right here, so we're working through that. But I'm going to break this stuff down because this is what I've been seeing. This is what I've been saying. People call you a hater when you speak the truth too early, but the real of it is become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. You can't have a beautiful pocket that is 7 yards in protection, which all offensive linemen are told to create that umbrella. And then you drift from that. Or you don't stay in there and throw it to the intended target. Guys are open. Come on. Oh, y'all don't believe me? Here's the receipts. Oh, pay attention. Look, right here. This is beautiful. Look at this pocket right here. Everybody's saying the offensive line. He played with the third stringers, the fourth stringers. Dog, that means you're also playing against the third stringers, the fourth stringers. In this situation, you got to get rid of this ball. It's easy. It's a beautiful pocket. Throw it right here. Tight end is dragging. Easy money. You even got a receiver out there who already did his stick. He may have been open too. He already did the stick. Now he's popping up like you didn't throw it. You didn't throw it there. You didn't throw it here. This ends up being a sack. How, Sway? You can't get sacked on this. You can't draw it up better. Perfect, 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 perfect. Him, he probably got beat on his move, but so what? You're not in a position you're supposed to be in, Shedeur. You could have threw this ball and this could have been a completion, kept the thing moving. Anyway, but that's not why we're here. We're here because we're not helping Shedeur Sanders if we don't cut through the noise and get to the signal. The signal is what's most important, not the noise. And I know he has a huge fan base, and they talk trash and they believe all things Shedeur. I believe in Shedeur too, but he must fix the things that I see that he has as issues, or I'm going to lose belief. And so far, from his time at Jackson State, from his time at Colorado, from his time in the NFL, which has only been 2 preseason games of 3, I understand he coming off injury, those things haven't been fixed. His pocket awareness and processor, quicker on the trigger. Y'all don't believe me? I've been saying this, and then everybody was like, what happened? And I told you guys the story. Draft day. Shedeur Sanders is not going in the first round. You a hater. You ain't on the Deion train. Oh, man, come on, dog. He legendary. And I'm like, dog, either y'all weren't watching or y'all actually weren't reading the recaps, the proper ones that were evaluating Shedeur Sanders. So let's keep it 1,000 out. And this is the question. Why did Shedeur Sanders slide? Is wrong question about quarterback who some evaluators viewed as a second-round talent. Opinions vary on Sanders, but many have second-round grade on him. I hear y'all right now. Well, why he going to fifth? Why he going to fifth? Just listen. Let's go right here. Okay, so I'm going to jump around. Y'all read this entire article. It's on cbssports.com. Go to my Twitter if you guys want this link. But maybe they shouldn't be asking that question, why Shedeur Sanders slide? Maybe the better question to ask is why the widespread expectation was that a player graded by many draft analysts, including some of our own here at cbssports.com, as a borderline first, second round, or even second round pick was a lock to go in the first round in the first place, okay? CBS Sports NFL insider Jonathan Jones has Sanders and every other non-Cam Ward quarterback falling out the first round in his mock draft because that's the sense he got from canvassing league executives about his actual grade. Okay, so that tells all you guys who thought he was going to go number 1 overall or at least top 3 or at least top 10 because of the Saints, y'all weren't listening. Or you didn't want to hear somebody burst your bubble. Fine, I get it. Fanfare, fandemonium, fanatics, all that stuff. So let's get to the next part. The executives that Jones spoke to weren't the only ones. Our own Mike Renner has Sanders at number 41 on his big board. Mel had him, I don't know when, but everybody was talking about Mel Kiper, Mel Kiper. Well, how about some other people that got big boards? 41. We're going to keep dropping, y'all. And laid out the case for Sanders potentially falling out of the first round based on the lack of quarterback-needy teams beyond the very top of the draft, where it didn't seem like Sanders was likely to be picked, okay? Let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. We're going to get to this part. He has average arm strength. He drifts too much in the pocket when pressured. We just saw that. That was the video I just showed you. This is not to pick on him. It's to take y'all inside the NFL. I'm taking you inside the film room. If you don't like it, leave. If you do like it, keep listening. He lacks ideal size. I like the intangibles. Get it? Like his character, his work ethic. He likes the intangibles and think he processes well when protected. But I never saw a blue chip trait that suggested he could be more than the average NFL starter. This is what they think of him. This is why they drafted him so low. And this is why so far he hasn't beat out Dylan Gabriel. This is why so far the offense looks better with Flacco, Gabriel. We don't know what Pickett doing. He's staying hurt. But the point is, this is why Shedeur's had no struggles. That Rams game. Even the Carolina game is success. We saw the same issues. How many times does he bail out? When it's a guy open, I showed you guys that video. Watch my old video. In success, I'm happy for him when he balled out. I said he balled out, but I'm saying you better not keep doing that. What you tripping on? Why you hating? He threw a touchdown in the double coverage. I was like, it could have been easier. That's all I'm saying. And coaches want it easier because it's less headaches for them. Let's keep going, though, okay? Although not close to the athlete his father was, Sanders is a controlled, polished passer who gets the ball out accurately and structured. And when throwing on the move, he's a cool customer, and his high completion percentage reflects his steady heartbeat. Everyone brings that up. Look how many passes he completed. Yeah. However, he benefited from a high volume of screens and touchdowns. Just 23.7% of his completions the past 2 seasons were on throws over 10 yards. Did y'all hear me? Well, he didn't have no running back. He didn't have no offensive line. Hey, blame the NIL in Colorado for that. Y'all recruited them cats. You should have spent some of that money up front and behind you. Point being, a lot of checkdowns. I did that analysis. People, oh, look at you, look at you. I'm like, look, dog, he throwing the ball from me to you. He throwing the ball arm length. It's okay, But just know it. Know what you're getting. Keep going. The chief concern on his college tape is his inconsistent pocket feel. I know habits are hard to break. But, dog, this has been since Jackson State. And then if you really want to get there and get gangster, this is why he wasn't a 5-star in part. The dude has elite accuracy. He can throw dimes. The problem is you won't always throw a dime because you're not going to always stay in the pocket, be where you're supposed to be in the pocket, throw it to the guy, have the quick trigger, have the quick processor, right? You don't have the pocket awareness. This is why Tom Brady didn't have to run but a 6 flat in the 40 and still manipulated the pocket. He take one step here, Peyton Manning, one step here, one step here. That's all it takes. It don't take you running no 4-4, which was highlighted by poor protection. Okay, so Colorado didn't have O-line. He will climb and maneuver on some plays, then drift or retreat on others, vastly lowering his success rate. Did we not just see that? Yes, we did. Okay, let's keep going. Overall, Sanders doesn't have the physical traits to get away with some of his decisions. I told y'all that. Y'all, he not tier 1. I told you he's not tier 1, dog. Tier 1 is Mike Vick. Tier 1 in terms of talent is Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Tier 1. Like dudes who, dog, no matter what you throw at him, okay, good luck with you. That's tier 1. Y'all know Shedeur ain't that. But he is a poised, rhythmic passer when he stays true to his skill set, and he shows the necessary touch and confidence of an NFL starter. He fits best in a timing-based offense. That means 1, 2, 3, get it out your hand. It's either a completion or incompletion. No turnovers. Let's keep going. Y'all seen those type of offenses. Y'all call them dudes game managers. Y'all hate them. That's the best thing for Shedeur, especially right now while he still has these bad habits, okay? Anyway, let's keep going. Combined with traits that I would describe more as fine than outstanding. Y'all hear that? Fine. He fine. Like, she fine. Like, y'all know when y'all say fine, it ain't always flattering. It's like, all right, yeah, all right. That's basically, he's all right. I want to emphasize that Sanders' projection needs to be properly gauged. His upside is an efficient pocket passer who can toss in a scramble or two to move the chains. A player who is a distributor rather than pure creator or playmaker. Kirk Cousins, I love it. Teddy Bridgewater, Alex Smith, I know what y'all thinking. Sans the plus running ability. He has the upside of a solid starter and efficient operator of an offense, but one who needs a good amount of help around him. Okay, let's keep going. There's always a chance for more as players make all kinds of unexpected and exciting leaps at the next level. Yep, Tom Brady. But Sanders has plenty to work on with how he maneuvers and operates from the pocket to even make that first step toward being a tangible starter at the next level. He might not have the elite traits, but there are paths to get there as long as his operation continues to be refined and he has a decent or decent enough line blocking for him and allowing him to develop. Y'all hear that? Okay. Teams picking high in the draft don't have the luxury of time. If you pick Shedeur high in the draft, you know you on the clock. You're on the hot seat. So that's part of why he dropped as well. Or usually a quality offensive line to point at. Where quarterbacks go in the draft will always be inflated, but Sanders has the profile of a player I'd be more comfortable taking somewhere on day 2 rather than early in the first round. The Ringer's Deontay Lee noted Friday morning, this is before Shedeur is drafted, this is after the first round, that it isn't a huge surprise that the league didn't view Sanders' physical tools as being worthy of an early draft pick. Sanders' Colorado film made it difficult to picture him as an early pick. When I went through his throws midway through last season, I saw a quarterback who met the baseline threshold for accuracy and anticipation, enough to potentially be the top quarterback in this weak quarterback draft class. Oh, I hear y'all now. I told you. But by the end of the season, if you weren't looking at him through Prime's gold-tinted lenses, Sanders was pretty clearly a hyper-trained quarterback, the kind who can fool you into thinking he is a high-floor prospect because he understands how to operate a pro-level passing game, but lacks the physical tools to actually pull it off in the NFL. And this is all just based on the actual tape Sanders put out there, not the ridiculous narratives surrounding how he did or didn't perform in interviews at the NFL Scouting Combine, or the anonymous quotes from people who use their space to bash Sanders in the days and weeks leading up to the draft, which are more theater than anything else. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all rocking with me still because y'all want to hear this rap. I know it. In summation, look, dog. This reminds me of growing up when I used to talk to my boys and they used to always complain about what we had in our neighborhood. our lack of resources. What we didn't have, they had on the other side. Even though we never journeyed to the other side, we just knew it, right? Whether it's through TV or through hearsay. Like, oh, we ain't got this, well, I got this. And I remember one time we were walking past the library, View Park Library, anybody know about this? Right there on 54th Street, right? All there by my elementary school. And they're like, man, we ain't even got no library and books and stuff. And I was like, dog, one, we do have books in our library. Two, you have never been in the library. You don't want to go. So what are you talking about? You talking about something you don't know. Oh, because you didn't see it. Oh, because you weren't there. Oh, because you didn't know what to look for. So even when things are limited, you can still find what you need if you know what you're looking for. I know there's so few opportunities for you guys in your busy days to find that limited knowledge, limited dope that is really there. I mean, the library of real information in terms of sports, because everybody just yelling and debating and arguing and beefing, and I know, and I cover half of it. But I never forget the main thing. That's what I want you guys to understand. We got to stay in tune with each other, because as much fun we going to have, as much dessert we going to eat, we still going to eat our veggies here. And the veggies were saying that Shedeur Sanders is not who y'all said he was, and more importantly, has to work on some things if he's going to be who he wants to be, which is legendary. Simple as that, okay? And if that's hate, well, stay your ass out the library, because this is what we do on this show. All right, so now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we going to check in on your dope, boy, right there. Monitor debt resolution. Tell the truth. Are you in debt? There's a QR code. Hit it then. All right, pt.monitordebt.com. Hit that website if you're in debt. I'm talking about personal debt, student loan debt, credit card debt, medical debt, whatever. Chasing Shedeur in Colorado from Jackson State to now I'm in Cleveland, bone debt. Whatever that debt is, I need you to hit them up, because my man Martin hit him up, and he's a postal carrier. Got a kid in college putting them through. That's tough. What's even tougher, he's got them itty bitties playing youth sports trying to be the next Shedeur. You know how costly that is. Hey, you needed a little personal training too. All right, you got to kick in for that. So he's in debt 2025. 2026, debt free. Why? Because he hit up my team at Monitor Debt Resolution. That's his financial wellness solution. So check the link in my description for your financial wellness prescription. I'm for real. I don't care what level, what amount. Thousands of you have checked it out, and hundreds of you have plans. Make sure you check it out and get your plan. So call this number right here, 866-204-0071. That's 866-204-0071. So now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We blow, boy. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, Shedeur, you about to get it. It's going to be real. It's going to be pure. I'm trying to get all this stuff hooked up. Let's go get it. Hey, Mr. Great. Man, it's Marcellus. I do not hate. I just say the stuff early, never late. Oh, man, I'm glad y'all here. Let's participate. So, they were screaming first round. I said, pump y'all brakes. Warned them Shedeur gonna slide, but they ain't want to face the real. Draft came in when he sat there tight, looking shaky. I told you he wasn't right. Took 10-yard losses, running backwards like track. You got to step up, man. You can't step back. Receivers wide open, routes clean, breaking free, but he holding the rock like it's stuck with some glue, G. Fans in denial, pointing fingers at the line, at the refs, at the league, even racism this time. Collusion, owners, man, miss me with that. Ballers ball, no excuses. That's the code, that's the fact. Stop blaming conspiracies. Stop blaming the hate. Fix the footwork, make reads, throw the pass on time. Great. Yeah, the NFL, no pity, no stalling. Either grow into a baller or stop calling. Ballers ball, excuses fall. That's the law in the league. Ain't no Twitter talk saving you when defenses bleed. You squeeze. Ballers ball. Yep, up your game. Got the tools, but the truth don't care about fame. Nah, man. It's real in these streets. I'm telling you, boy, it's about wins and defeats. I'm telling you, boy, you better lace up them cleats. It's time to get to work. Get out them sheets. I'm telling you, it's real. When you on that field, you can't stop or go. You can't even yield. You just gotta make it happen. and I'm just rapping. I'm talking about if you want to be on the field and be the captain, one day you could turn it around. They're going to say no, but I can know you're going to flow. You're going to turn that thing into Colorado. It don't matter. You're going to blow. If you really want it, don't take a no. But if so, you know how it go. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away.
All right, y'all. Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. Vinia. Not a powder, not a pill. It's the twice daily chews, and yeah, they taste good too. I used to force down beet juice before games just to get my blood flow going. Hated the taste, hated the mess. Vinia? Way better benefits, way better experience. This is a real blood flow product, clinically proven to dilate your arteries and help your blood flow naturally produce nitric oxide. Vinia actually retrains your cells to unlock more of it the way your body's supposed to. Bruh, that's pie seed resveratrol at work. Consistent, efficient, powerful. Whether I'm in the studio, running around with my itty bitties, or battling on a pickleball court, I want to stay sharp and in rhythm. Vinia helps me get there. It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. So if you're trying to show up every day at your best, skip the beet juice. Go with Vinia. Blood flow energy that shows up for you. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so